Hey guys, it's Kimberly from Be Weird Make Money, and today is my first Transformation Tuesday. I'm going to be doing some face painting while I talk about some business stuff because I figured, why not? um, it's a crazy um, time we're living in, and so I thought I would just do something a little bit fun. Um, so back in January, I had done a virtual summit called the Independent Livelihood Expo. And it was designed for people who are facing significant health challenges, either, chronic illness, chronic pain, or a disability that makes it difficult to impossible to keep a regular job. And and because in my business peer circles, I had heard a lot of conversation about, passive income, recurring income, the 4 hour work week, being a lifestyle entrepreneur, a laptop entrepreneur, all these things. And I thought, why isn't anyone putting those concepts in front of these people? Because I meet people all the time through my massage practice and through my Be Weird Make Money consulting practice who are facing these challenges and are looking for solutions, because even though these folks are smart and talented, they can't commit to a job because of the things that they're facing. And so I decided to put together that event um, to kind of put those concepts together. And I realized that nowadays, when the world is kind of shut down, I had to shutter my massage business for about 8 weeks. And so even I'm thinking about, this opportunity of like, okay, so what's available to me now? And even though things are scary, this is not meant to, invalidate all the tough things people are facing, but it's a new way to think about what what's the opportunity here, right? And so I just wanted to do kind of a quick overview of some of the things that I talked about in the summit. Now, obviously, right now, work at home opportunities are a big conversation. And I posted the interview that I had done from the summit with a work at home expert, Lisa Good. And, because employment opportunities are actually not my forte. And it seemed kind of odd to keep it, to include it as an option in, when all I focus on is self-employment things. But at the same time, people are looking for those opportunities, and particularly now, people are looking for that. So, in addition to work at home jobs, if you are looking or thinking about doing something on your own, of your own that you create and control, here's some things to think about as far as models. What they actually will end up looking like is up to you, and what your talents and interests and everything um, will dictate that. But those the basic things are affiliate programs. So if you have a blog or a podcast or some sort of platform, you can sign up for affiliate programs. And that's basically where you're just recommending different products or services. And if people click the link that you provide and sign up for them from your site or from your link, then um, you will get a commission. You'll get paid. And hey, that's pretty cool. And it's at no additional cost to the person. Um, you know, it, it's just, the company is happy to get the referral. And so they're kind of excited about that. Anyhow, next up is print on demand. Are you creative? And, have you always thought, oh, I want to put that slogan or that picture on a t-shirt or a bag or a notebook or whatever? Well, there's companies, if you make the design, they will print it for you. You can stage it up on their platform. And then if people end up wanting um, to get it, say they, you design a t-shirt and somebody really likes that t-shirt, then, um, you just have to, they just order it. The customer orders it from that company. The company prints it up, send it to them, send you a check. Pretty cool, right? So you don't have to wonder, is anybody going to like this? Thinking, oh, I have to print up, 100 t-shirts and I don't even know if anybody's going to like them or want them. And so, print on demand kind of takes away that fear. Next up is, this may not be the best model for these times, but it is an option. So I talk about a lot of the landlording model, renting out your stuff, and and kind of the sharing economy. And so right now, if you have it available to you, like a car, then you could be doing delivery. Because there's a lot of need for that. You could be doing, you know, Uber Eats or DoorDash or Grubhub or any of the many available opportunities there. Um, and so that's an opportunity. And like, don't do it if it doesn't feel safe. If it doesn't feel like the right thing to do, then don't feel obligated to do it. It's just an option. Reselling is something you could do. The world is running on delivery now, so a lot of people are shopping online because that's really the only opportunity we have right now. And so get out there and sell your stuff. Go ahead and ship it. It or make arrangements to ship it, deliver it when it feels safe. I know a lot of people are like, why are we still doing food delivery? This doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel safe. And if that doesn't feel right to you, then don't do it. Um, Another opportunity. Now this is not an immediate way to make money. It's more of a longer term plan. But start thinking about it. It's like, if you have a lot of time that has opened up to you, start thinking about if you wanted to create a membership service or a subscription service, and and see what that might look like, what that might feel like. And you might find that that would be a lot of fun. That's a nice way to make some recurring income, and um, and have stuff you can plan on. If you like, Crate Joy is has a cool program for people who want to get started, um, selling subscription boxes and everything. It's kind of cool. You can check that out. Or if you started doing some calming things, like um, every day you're posting like a cool meditation to Facebook and stuff like that, and people seem to really like it, then maybe consider starting a subscription, like $5 a month for, ongoing, um, ongoing inspiration, right? Another thing you could do, again, this is not necessarily for immediate income, but it is a way to start planning ahead. What is something that you could teach, right? Like, in what kind of course could you create, or what kind of information could you sell, to teach people how to do a thing, right? And it doesn't have to be fancy. Skillshare is a platform where people can sign up to be a teacher, and they have some really, really cool stuff. And it doesn't have to be all intellectual or whatever. I have at least a dozen workshops saved about watercolors, and face painting, because I can always learn more. And right now, it's like it, I know of a lady who sold a lot of courses starting with how to cook sourdough bread. And, she did an amazing business. I don't want to share numbers because I don't want people to get locked into that, but she did really well. She created a whole new income of, just from sourdough bread, teaching people how to do that. And so, what kind of things do people come to you for advice about? Because here's a tip. If you think, oh, I'm not good at anything, or, whatever, I think your friends would probably beg to differ. There's probably something that you're really good at that people want to know about. And so if you find people, come to you for advice, put that into a course and share that information. Um, and just see what comes of it, right? So, and there's lots of places to post your course. Like I mentioned, there's Skillshare, there's Udemy, which is another fun site, Teachable, um, Thinkific. There's all these places to find information. Now, you could even start giving it away for free, put it up on a platform like YouTube, right? And see what people say, like, and if they seem to want more, then you can invite them to, take individual classes with you or one-on-one coaching or something like that. And so, there's always options. So speaking of YouTube, you could try, now again, this is not an immediate model just because of how YouTube has things set up, but you could start making YouTube videos with a channel. And so, and with, how people make money on YouTube is they, hold on, they can, have advertising. They can have, you can post the affiliate links like I was talking about earlier. Oh, that's interesting. I just noticed that. Anyhow, so you can have, um, like I said, affiliates, advertising, you could get sponsors, and all of those things will help, bring in some income eventually once you hit a certain threshold of viewership. Um, but there's all kinds of things you could do. You could do how-to videos, you could do unboxing videos, ASMR videos, which is where people get really good microphones and they eat pickles and do all kinds of things. It's people who have this really strong sensory response to sound, and a lot of people find it very calming. And so it's kind of a cool thing. And so if you have even a very basic microphone, you can get started and just try it. So that's ASMR videos. You do reaction videos, kind of like they have vocal coaches watching various popular singers, um, musicians doing, looking at, um, bands they've never heard of and, kind of reacting to them. And again, anything you're really into, I betcha you're not the only one. So, get out there and start finding your people. Um, and lastly, for this time period, voiceover work is kind of a fun thing to get into. Um, it is relatively time independent. It's definitely it can be location independent, because you'd be working from your home. This is where you might need to invest in a nice microphone or a headset or something like that. But it's definitely something to look into. If people are always telling you what a great voice you have, if people have said to you, I could listen to you read the cereal box, the phone book, remember those? If people have said that kind of stuff to you, maybe listen to them and look into this as an option. So, those are some of the choices that you have. And, I just want to, add a couple of things in here. Um, you know, Even though most of us have had a lot of opportunity, a lot of time open up to us, it's still a very stressful time. You might find yourself thinking, oh, now I have all this time, but now I can't focus. Or, you might be feeling that collective trauma, that collective grief that, you know, we're all experiencing. But it is good to have something that you're working towards, right? And you don't have to be productive. You don't have to feel compelled to, like, oh, wow, I have this whole day. I'm going to work for 8 hours on, cleaning my house or, being productive. You don't have to do that at all. What if you just started out with 15 minutes? Like if you have found yourself locked in the news cycle, of, clicking every 15 minutes to see how many new cases of coronavirus there are, how many deaths or whatever. It's kind of like, why don't you just take 15 minutes away from that activity and put it towards something else? Maybe a creative project, a hobby, a new business, whatever might feel right. And it doesn't have to be good. Like, particularly if you're starting with something new, it doesn't have to be something good, but it should be something that brings relief, brings joy, and just get you out of whatever has you stressed out. And so just don't feel pressured, but try and make it fun. Try and think, oh, this is my unintended sabbatical. What am I going to do with this time? Because the time is going to pass anyway, and so why not have some fun with it? So so this is my deer makeup that I found the other day, because I have some really fun things to go with it. So let's see if I can do this around my headset. I tried it earlier and it worked. So let's see. So there's that. And then this. All right. So I think it's probably time to go scare the neighbors and wander around my neighborhood. And this is one way to get people to social distance. If they see you walking down the street, and they don't know that it's Quarantine-a-ween or March-a-ween or whatever, it's like almost halfway to Halloween. They're gonna be like, wow, that girl has forgotten how to be around people. Um, so anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you got some information out of this. I hope you're navigating, the way through the chaos to opportunities. And I'm going to be doing some more of these kinds of videos soon. We're going to be doing some painting and talking about business. And yeah, so I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a great day. All right, take care.